Okay, so this is the official start of Season 2, and I'm really excited because now I am committing to producing an episode every other Wednesday so we can get some consistency going on here, and I don't know, we're going to have guest people come back on, like, because the Jackie Hughes episode was a really big success, so I want to continue things like that, and we're going to keep introducing new segments, new things to keep this show fresh and happening and current, you know, because, like, this is fun. I mean, isn't it? We all have fun. We love it. We love it. Oh, I tried to hit stop. Ooh, I wasn't looking. Sorry.
Yeah. It's your boy, Keepin, keeping it real. Yeah.
Alright, so we're back, and we're doing this whole thing, and you're going to have to bear with me, because it's been a really long time since I've actually done one of these, and there's a whole lot of issues that were not addressed. So we're going to have to go back in time a little bit and make sure that we get on them. Because let me tell you, there's a whole host of things that have been pissing me off, and I need to address them. Okay, but no, seriously, this is really old, so you're going to have to bear with me. Actually, I've decided it's entirely too old for me to even put into this episode, but I want to let this person know that I am pissed. Everybody else may see that the thing is scratched out, but you know who you are. And if you keep this crap up, I am not going to keep blocking you out. I'm going to put you on blast in front of everybody, because I'm tired of the nonsense. If you have something contrary to say, you don't do it on my Facebook, just unfriend me, because nobody has time for it. Whoop! We switching the topic now. Okay, so the next thing that I really need to address is that a few months ago, I'm driving down the street, and I'm, like, so excited because I actually got to work early, and then a tire completely blows at me. The thing just, like, boom! So then I'm sitting over here like, ugh, you have got to be kidding me! So I call Geico, and then the man comes, and he comes and he changes it, like, fine. So then I go online, because I'm trying to find, like, a really cheap tire, because this is one of those weeks that, like, I really didn't have money for this whole thing. But I really can't keep driving on this donut, because even though I drive like a grandma, I mean, he has to at least be going to speed limit. Like, nobody has time for 40 miles an hour. So I find out that Sears has tires, as long as you buy it online. Sears has a tire for my car for $32.98. Wow! This is a great deal! So obviously, I bought the tire online, because now I'm thinking, you know what? Because you know whenever you go to these car care places, like, they always want to try and tell you that there's something else wrong with your car. Like, honestly, my car's fine. There's nothing else wrong with it. I just want the tire replaced. You know, I don't want to go through anything. So I'm like, you know, let me just buy this $32 tire online, and, like, you know, we'll just get on with it. So I'm sitting there in the little lobby thing, and, like, you know, I'm getting my tire changed, I'm eating my Pop-Tarts, just completely minding my business. Like, mind you, I haven't had any coffee yet, like, nothing's going on, like, I don't really want to be bothered. I'm watching The Price is Right, and I'm kind of invested in the episode. And out of the corner of my eye, I see these two fools walking over to clipboard, and I was like, woo, here we go! Hi, so, we ran a tire test on your car, which nobody asked for, mind you. And we realized that, you know, there are two other tires that are worn on the car, and they're going to blow out at some point. So, you know, the mechanic really suggests that you get that fixed now. Of course, the mechanic suggests I get it fixed right now. Oh, yeah, no, I see that those tires are a little bit worn, but this is really, like, not the week for it. Like, I bought this $32 tire, and with installation and everything, like, we're already up to about $60, and I really only have $80 until the end of the week, and I have to buy chicken. Like, I don't have any more food in the house. I understand what you're saying, but, you know, you're really going to want to get that fixed because you're getting a little warm. I don't really think that you do understand what I'm saying, because what I'm telling you is I don't have the money right now, so, like, it doesn't matter what happens, I don't have it. Okay, so we're just going to go ahead and just fix the tire that you already purchased. Yeah. Thanks. So now I'm trying really hard to not be annoyed by this entire exchange, but you know what? That's your job. It's not your fault. I'm not going to hold this again. But then the biddy comes back, and she's all like, the mechanic is suggesting that you now change your windshield wipers because they're also kind of worn. You know, and at this point I'm just thinking that, you know what? I'm really getting tired of these mechanic suggestions, because these are suggestions that I did not ask for, and this really goes back to a previous point that I've addressed on this show before, that, like, I really don't like opinions to the contrary coming at me when I didn't ask for it. Like, I mean, if you have an opinion to the contrary, you keep it to yourself unless I ask for it, and otherwise, just keep your mouth shut. No, that's okay. I really only have $20 to the end of the week. I don't have it. Oh, okay. Alright, so I get in the car, and then I'm driving to work, and then I see this. Is this some kind of joke? Now see, I had already told y'all that I had used the windshield wipers just a couple of days before I brought them into your Auto Care location. And now all of a sudden, my shit's flopping in the wind? You gotta be kidding me! Because I know that wasn't the case when I brought the car in there. You're busting up my stuff simply because I didn't want to fix the tire? You be kidding me! I only have $20! And this only proves that people do not understand that the struggle is real. Ridiculous. You bring your car to a location that promotes auto care, and they give you this. I'm gonna keep you all in my prayers because that needs prayer, because that is ugly. And let me tell you something. God don't like ugly. All right, I'm not gonna speak on this anymore. Whoop! We switching the topic now. Alright, now for something that's just a little bit more current that's kind of annoying me. I've seen a number of different things regarding this ALS ice water bucket challenge thing, and like I just feel like a couple of people are... more than a couple of people are not getting this right. Like, the whole point of this, from what I understand, like, honestly, I could be wrong. Like, I mean, like, I don't have anything to do with ALS. But it is my understanding that if you do not accept the challenge and get the ice water poured on you, then you have to pay $100. But even if you do get the water poured on you, you're still supposed to donate something. Like, I read on one person's thing, you're supposed to donate $10, somebody else said you're supposed to donate $20. Like, I don't understand why everybody's so upset about this entire thing. Like, I see people going on all these rants on Facebook saying things like, this is so stupid, like, I don't understand, like, you know, you're just, this is so stupid, like, nobody knows what ALS is. And then the meme with the little African kid, so you're wasting clean water to not donate money to charity? That's really not how I understand this to be going. It's supposed to be raising awareness and raising money for ALS. And let me tell you one thing, I didn't even really know what ALS was until I started seeing this ice water bucket thing, and then I actually looked it up, and I looked into what it was. So, like, I don't understand what the big problem is. No, nobody's wasting clean water to not donate to charity. If you're doing it the way you're supposed to, or the way that I understand it anyway, you're going to be donating money to charity anyway. So, what is the problem? All of these things are supposed to not only fundraise, but raise awareness. Has awareness not been raised? Do we really believe that I am the only one who looked up what ALS actually is? Like, awareness has been raised! I mean, like, what is the problem? Oh, whatever. Like, I mean, I think it's great. Alright, so everybody just keep on keeping on. Keep pouring your water all over your friends. Like, whatever you have to do to raise money for those who need it. I love it. I love it! I guess the biggest issue here is that everybody's getting all upset about something and nobody really seems to know what's going on. Because I also heard that if person A challenges person B to do the ice challenge, and then person B does it, then person A has to pay $100, which if that's the case, then all you people who are nominating, like, 8 people, like, some of you might owe, like, upwards of, like, $800, so I don't know if that's true. And then somebody else said you're actually supposed to, like, donate. Like, nobody really knows what's going on, but everybody's upset about it. Like, just be happy that money's being raised for charity, and, like, get off it! Whoop! We switching the topic now. And now we're bringing back a classic. We've got tweets, memes, and images for your viewing pleasure. Except that there actually aren't any memes. It's just tweets and images. But whatever, you're gonna like it anyway. Okay, now you know I'm really not into kids, but I'm sorry, but these kids are part of the exception. I mean, Alice and Lily are just so cute. I mean, honestly, just enjoy your trip to the farmer's market. Oh, it's adorable. Now, I feel a little bit bad about laughing about this, but come on, you sat on the sewing needle? That's hysterical. I really have nothing funny to say about this picture. It's just that I love this picture so much. It is the cutest thing ever. And I'm so glad that this exists. I mean, I honestly couldn't be happier. Truer words have never been spoken. Okay, like this, I really love this. This really, Just love it. Woo! Now, when it rained last Wednesday, let me tell you, it had rained. All right, this is what I looked at outside my window, and I walk outside, and I couldn't believe how much water there was. This was all of the flooding. This is absolutely ridiculous. The one good thing to come from this flood is this picture right here. I mean, like, this is honest. This is amazing. What great editing. Way to go, Jen. Congratulations to Lori and Adam on their brand new child. Ah, Sophia Rose. We love it. And once again, I don't like kids, but I like this kid because I like Lori and Adam. Way to go, kids. Okay, so I'm doing Spelling Bee again. This is my 3rd time, but this cast is fantastic. You have to come. So if you missed it at Theater 3, and you missed it at Cap, then you have to come to this one, because honestly, like, when are you gonna get on board? Just get there! Whoop, we switching the topic now. And now, starting with Season 2, I wanted to begin a new segment called Kyle's Mellow Moment. This will be a moment in the show where I calm it down, I stop ranting, and I just share something special with you. There's been a lot of hype surrounding the recent death of Robin Williams, and I just wanted to touch on it for a moment. I've read a lot of comments, positive and negative, and I guess what I want to touch on is just how very important it is that we all realize that we never know what somebody is going through, like when we're interacting with them, and that perception is not everything. So the next time you're walking down the street, share a smile. Hug your friends longer. Hell, even hug them harder. You just never know who might need it. Thank you. Alright, so that's all I've got. So this was episode 7. Thanks for checking in to season 2, and just keep watching. Tell a friend, like, whatever you gotta do. Just let's make this big. Nah, I don't like that. I'm stupid. Is there some way that I can just take that out? Like, I don't even know why I said that. It's so stupid. Finn. Okay? That's all we got. Ooh, girl. KP did that.